The last episode of Geo Only might not have gone that well, so to preserve my mental sanity, I'm gonna pretend that that never happened. Now, somebody in the YouTube comments was telling me that this might be a solution for the puzzle over here, where we need hydro. Well, actually, it's really not a puzzle at all. It's just I have to water flowers. I'm not sure if this works, but we can find out right now. It does work. So shout outs to Mr. Cloud, Zeno, Sasha, Creeper Master, and Epiclus, if I'm saying that correctly, because at least as of right now, those 5 were the ones that recommended that solution. See, this is why I keep you guys around. Sometimes my brain is just not big enough to think of this stuff. Now, I don't expect this to work, but if it does work, that is very good for the account. So I'm gonna take the Hydrograna, and I'm just gonna try to teleport to some other region. It does come with us. Oh, that's huge. So if we ever need to solve hydro puzzles, we might have a solution. Unfortunately, I don't think the same applies to Scarlet Quartz. We could teleport out of Dragonspine with that, but that one does disappear. So the next question is going to be whether I can make it in time, because I want to try to get this hydro monument just to see if this can actually activate monuments. The problem is I don't think we're making it there without a portable waypoint, which I really don't want to waste the resources on. No, we can't make it in time. I suppose an easier way to test if these can light up a monument is to teleport to a different location, which is right here. Then we jump off of this and we go over to the hydro monument. It does not seem to work on hydro monuments. Oh, that sucks. So we can use it to apply hydro to things that need hydro applied to them, but not things that need hydro to be activated. Guys, we finally did it. There's nobody left that needs help, which means if I just equip this sword, we should see lots of stuff floating around it. All right, let's see. We got the Mezzaline head, we got the little cog things, and the stars. I think that's it. I kind of wish that they implemented a way where you could actually see how much of the buff you were getting. Like in parentheses right next to it, they could just put the number you are receiving currently. Maybe now that we have the weapon maxed, Navia feels like coming home. I say as a question because I know it's not gonna be true. We do get a purple. I'm gonna guess Candace C5. Oh, I'll take a bow. I will definitely take sacrificial bow, followed by blue. And finally, please be Navia. You are not Navia. You are most certainly not Navia. Now, you guys have not seen much of this because I figured it would be a little boring to show, but I've been going around throughout the days and leveling up all the talents to the max that we can get them for now. Obviously, the weapons are maxed as well. And for the time being, we can't ascend anyone else. So other than artifacts, which I'm not going to actually farm the domains for until we're at least AR45, we have maxed everything that we can on this account. And while doing all of that, I was saving up primos. Plus the shop reset, so... Oh, I didn't get them yet. Oh, perfect. Yep, we'll just go ahead and grab these. Now, this is a very nice spot, but I actually found a spot that I like more. It is just so peaceful right here. So this is where I'm gonna be pulling. We're just gonna run through these acquaint fates real quick. Okay, purple. If this is anything Geo, it's not, and I don't think we need EM. Technically, that is Yunjin's, like, not signature weapon, but you know what I mean? Although I don't expect us to use that on her. I would take a Favonius Lance. That'd be great. A little more blue action to be expected. And last acquaint fate is another blue. But that's fine because we are here for Navia's banner, which I think, yeah, I could do a 10 pull. I don't want to, though, because if it's not gold, I'm going to be really sad. So we're going to do single pulls. We're getting some blues, which is fine because we're also going to get the gold. Like, we're definitely, absolutely, without a doubt, going to see gold here. I think, but don't quote me on that. But we might possibly, potentially see a gold here. I'm like 50% certain that there's going to be a gold at some point. Hey, Candace. Although suddenly that 50%, just like our last 50-50, it's kind of fallen the wrong way. Last wish, and it's blue. But I can do one more. I can grab that. And then this one is probably gonna be blue, and yeah. Well, that could have gone better. But don't worry. We now have C5 Candace. Also, it might be worth noting that I did go back and finally clear that event with at least 1,000 points on the levels that we couldn't get previously. But since we are locked out of co-op, I can't do all the missions, so we can't get the crown, but at least we max refine the weapon. And then I also saw some comments saying that we could use Superconduct or Overloaded to activate monuments if we apply ourselves with one element and then get get hit by an enemy using the other element, which no, that doesn't work. And I even went and tested it again to make sure it still doesn't work, and it doesn't. So yeah, without cheating, we cannot enter co-op. Now there is a new event that just recently came out, so I'm sure it's time gated, and we can get Sealies, which we don't really care about. We care about the primogems. Wait, this works here. Was it like only in Fontaine this thing activates the hydro? No, we tried it in Fontaine. Is it only certain ones that can be activated by that? I know this was very random, but I was just making my way over to the event and I came across this puzzle and now I am very confused. We are able to do 3 of these already, which isn't too bad. Plus this event in general is pretty easy. You just run around and collect things, beat up a couple enemies, and you're good to go. And these chests that they keep spawning also give us 10 primogems each. Real question is, how many do we get for completing the whole area? Oh, wait, we don't get any bonus? Ooh, I could get these. Okay, let's continue and then we will grab those. Okay, so the 3 that we can do right now are done. And I'm gonna take all of our current coins, not buy a Sealy, but get as many primogems as possible. Which all in all, does not give us that many pulls. I think we have 3 pulls in total, which unfortunately means we're gonna just get 3 blues. I really hate that I started a Geo only account, you know, partially because Navia's kit looked really fun and there's a lot of Geo characters I wanted to use, and now we are just not gonna get to use Navia. That's pretty cool, pretty fun mechanic there. Gotta love good old RNG, am I right? I guess I can try to level up the fountain in Fontaine to get the key for 40 primos, not 80. And then also the 2 intertwines. Even just having Geo Residence would feel so nice right now, which I know Lantern Right is coming up and we're probably going to get the choose your 4-star thing, so it's going to be Ningguang as long as we don't get her before that. But I'm just saying, right now, you know, there is another Geo character that we could get. It doesn't seem like we can actually get her, but I think there's supposed to be a chance that we can. Am I getting a bit too passive aggressive here? If so, then good. Okay, so this method actually takes a little bit longer than I thought it would. It was about a half hour to get 1 level into the fountain, which would mean about an hour and a half more if we try to get to the intertwined fates. Now, of course, I would like to not have to do that, but I don't really have any better ideas right now. So back to finding random chests we go. Don't blame me if this video is shorter. I'm trying to cut out all the really boring stuff for you guys. I mean, to be fair, I wish I could cut it out for myself too. Oh wait, before we do that, we might as well do these 2 pulls. Let me guess, blue? Yep, okay, that was kind of expected. And then this next one, you're never gonna believe it. It's gonna be blue. Oh my gosh, am I a psychic? How did I predict that? So yeah, I will now go suffer for your enjoyment. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on an episode of Critical Role in the background and just kind of not pay attention to what I'm doing whatsoever. I'll see you guys kind of not really shortly. Now, I know that the map makes it look like I did not 100% everything, you know, 27, 18, 22, 10. It's baloney, okay? I got every single chest. There's not a single one left, I promise. I got exactly 90 hydro sigils, so we can go ahead, claim up these 3. Then we use the key to get 40 more primogems, which brings us to, I think, like 4 wishes. And in 4 wishes, we're definitely not just gonna see stuff we can't. I mean, we could kind of use that. If we get a Ningguang, I could give that to her. But I think it's a bit obvious. We're looking for something a little more golden. And we're still not gonna see it. Maybe. Okay, hear me out. Maybe we can get that last star on Chamber 1. Because like I've mentioned, the only thing that is not maxed technically are artifacts right now. And I mean, they're pretty much max level, but just in terms of how good they are. Oh, I dare you to freeze me again. Oh, okay, I take it back. I apologize. I didn't mean it. Please release me. Okay, if I don't get frozen for like 2 minutes straight, I think we can do this. Okay, there we go. That's 3 stars on floor 4. 100 primos. Now again, we just need 3 stars on chamber 1 of floor 5, which I'm not sure if we can do because we still only have 3 characters. You know what would solve that problem though? Oh, getting Navia. All right, Noel, you got this. 1 minute on the clock. It's not looking too good. 10 seconds. Come on. Beat it up faster. 3, 2, 1. We failed. I can't tell if I have more or less time this time, but we did it and we had like 26 seconds left. It is just that simple. I think I'm just too skilled for this game. And as a reward for all of my skill, we're gonna see gold. We're gonna see gold, right? Definitely. We're definitely gonna see gold. All right, new plan. We get some XP to hit AR 35. Oh, I can finally do daily commissions this way. See, I was under the impression that everyone could do this, but apparently they lock it behind AR 35. Speaking of which, we are now AR 35. And because this can give us primogems, we're gonna go ascend the world. And again, since they made these ascension trials stupidly easier, we should be done within about 60 seconds. And there we go. But wait, there's more. Because we were also given key number 1, key number 2, and key number 3, which now puts us at 1 wish. Oh, just one singular wish. That's blue. Just to mix it up, you know, we're gonna go blue this time. Haven't seen one of those in a while. You know, in the last video, I tried so hard to get to our 5 stars so we wouldn't just have a bunch of videos where we're just farming for primos. And wouldn't you know it, now we have a bunch of videos of us farming for primos. Okay, game, at least make this one purple, because then we get star glitter, but it's gonna be blue. Once again, we have rolled over to a new day. So that means the potential for another wish. Ooh, also, I did go ahead and collect up some of the stuff that we're gonna need to ascend now that we can, since we hit AR 35. But if you'll notice something amongst all of our characters, every single one of them needs these masks. I never thought that hilichurl drops would be so hard to keep a good stock of. But now that I've pretty much spent the entire episode just running around trying to get primogems, I figure we can go ahead and actually try to make some kind of progress with the Archon quests. Of course, there's a big problem with that because we all know what's coming up soon in the Liyue Archon quest. So before we do that, we'll do 1 wish for good luck. It's look, there's only so many different ways that I can say it's blue, and I think I ran out of those different ways in episode 2. If I remember correctly, this part is where we have to do all the fetching quests, and one of those fetching quests sends us to light up a certain giant cooking pot in Mondstadt. Oh, here it is already. You know what? I agree with Zhongli here. Let's just buy all of them. That would save us so much time and pain. So here's the deal with this quest. I myself on previous accounts have tried to do this without a pyro character or animo, and it does not work. But it's not just me. I've tried looking this up, I've tried watching other people try to complete this without pyro or animo, and they can't find a way either. So as far as everybody is aware, there is no way to do this without pyro or animo. Use pyro to heat the pot. Can I use, how about Geo? You like Geo instead? You sure you don't want to let me use Geo? Also, if I'm remembering correctly, if you run away from it and try to go back, it makes you go through the cutscene again. And the reason that that's important is because if I tried to put down a portable waypoint and then use a scarlet thing from Dragonspine in the 1 frame that you still have it when you teleport, that's not gonna work either because we're forced to go through this again. Ooh, purple. Wow, thank you for the pyro character, except I can't use pyro. I mean, like, I can, but I shouldn't, but there's no other way to beat this. I'm going to attempt 1 last glitch, and if this doesn't work, I think we just have to use Animo Traveler. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna teleport here. It's not gonna teleport me. Does this scarlet thing still go away? I'm really expecting it will, but I'm hoping that it won't. Man, you wouldn't go away on me, right? It went away. Okay, that's not ideal. Oh, I probably should also mention that the glitch has already been performed. Like right now, you really can't tell other than the sound, but the game is glitched. So we just have to walk our way back to where the quest is supposed to take place because right now waypoints are kind of broken. I actually don't even know if the quest is still going to work. We approach, it does actually activate, and Paimon appears, but nothing else happens. We also don't get the meter at the top of the screen that usually tells us how much we have to light the pot. I mean, I guess I'll just take a picture with Paimon. I also like that my quest is now just Moonfinger. Wait, what if I walk away and come back now? It seems like the quest no longer resets on us, which might have been helpful if we didn't just break the quest in the process. Using a hilichurl to throw pyro slimes at that pot never actually works, but maybe because the game's glitched it will for some reason, which is really quite a lengthy process to try because this guy does not cooperate. Okay, let's just have him chuck that up here. Nice. Oh, you threw that a little too far. Try that again. Nope. Okay, a little too short. Don't you worry, we're getting there. Okay, throw it at me. You can't possibly miss this one. It went straight into the pot. Nothing happens. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Look at this. Right in. It's perfect. Except for the fact that it isn't. Hit Paimon one more time for good luck. Throw it directly at Paimon. And yep, he's going back home. I guess I'm just gonna reset the game, see if anything happened now that we've glitched the quest. I don't expect anything to have happened, and then I guess Animo Traveler. Yep, it throws us right back into the quest. This is very unfortunately one of those parts of the game, like I mentioned in the first episode, where we have no choice. Unless I just never want to finish the Archon quest in Liyue, and then I can't do the Sumeru one or any of the others, which we could just skip and never complete, but then the series is just going to become either me farming for primogems or artifacts in hopes of beating the Spiral Abyss. And if you ask me, that doesn't sound too fun to either record or watch for you guys. If this was like a building we had to glitch our way into, we could probably find some way to do that. If it was something out of bounds, we could do that. If it was an enemy to kill, we could do that. But because it is lighting something specifically with pyro that has to be applied by the player that also resets once you walk away from it, there is, at least as of this point, no discovered method for doing this any other way than intended. You know, I've been standing here for quite a while, as you could probably tell, because now the sun's out. I am not going to be using the Animo Traveler. I obviously do want to proceed on with this quest so we can actually make some meaningful progress on the account, but I think I want to give it at least a little time, because sometimes new glitches are discovered, or like something that I thought might work possibly is, let's say we get Navia and then she gets a pyro shield and shoots her bullet thing from the pyro crystallization stuff. I thought that maybe that would somehow help apply pyro, even though it doesn't apply pyro, but like, you know, Copium. Yeah, that's probably not the case whatsoever. But then, you know, even more Copium, we did see the other Geo girl in this event that's running right now. I believe it was Chiori or something like that. So what if she somehow lets us do damage of another type? Also, I highly doubt that that's actually gonna happen, but either way, just for a warning, new people, I don't like leaks. Please do not put leaks in the chat. I don't think her kit is leaked, but even if it is, I don't want to know. I don't know. They're just doing a lot of new stuff with crystallized, and I feel like there might be some way to use that later. And Donna is currently busy with another quest. So we very well may end up having to use Animo Traveler, but I just want to give it a little bit of time in hopes that we don't have to. And now that I've started the Legend of the Dark Knight hero, people are busy in other quests, which I thought they fixed this so that you didn't have to actually go through and do them, but nope, you still do. Oh, also, this is a really fun part of the Lisa quest line. This is where we're supposed to go, right? And if you look at the energy, it's flowing away from here. So let's go follow it. It leads here, and then, oh, what's that? It's going back this way. Oh, suddenly it's flowing back towards where I just was. Oh, look at that. But basically, since I can't progress with the Archon quest, you know, we have no way of glitching through that or solving it without technically cheating. I am now in the mood to instead go break something else in the game. So let's just quickly go through this domain, of course, without using Lisa. First, we'll grab our chest, and then we'll just start climbing up the walls. It's a perfectly normal progression of events. Okay. Oh, ooh, no, you idiot. Lumine, we're on the same team here. You don't have to try and sabotage me. Just jump, latch on, and climb. Now it should be pretty easy. We just pray that none of this is invisible flooring, which we can check using that. And I believe the final room is this one? Or that one? To be safe, I'm gonna go check over here first. Ooh, well, yeah, that looks further in than this one. We'll go over here. Now we just beat this guy up, and then bada bing, bada boom, we are done. The quest has been completed. It's funny that back in Swords Only, breaking domains like that used to feel like such an accomplishment, but now it just feels like the easiest thing. The standards for quote-unquote breaking Genshin Impact, even for myself, have gone up a lot since then. Currently, we are at 32 pity on Navia's banner, and we are at max pity for a 4-star. Unfortunately, that means we're probably gonna end up getting C6 Candace, but I think what I would like to do is end this video off with one more wish. Ideally, I'd like to end it off with a lot more than just one wish, but I think that's all I can manage to get right now. There's another quest complete. So then if we just collect a couple more primos, we should be able to do one more pull. Oh no, it's gonna be purple. It's guaranteed to be purple. purple. I was really hoping it was gonna be gold. And let me guess. Oh, would you look at that? It's C6 Candace. On the bright side, if we get any more of Candace, then we get a lot more star glitter. But there's 4 days left on Navia's banner, and we're only around 33 pity now, so it's not looking too good. With that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed something here. Maybe just me suffering. You seem to like that. But with that being said, I will see you all next time.